Why I didn't get this last time? I don't know. Camera. Where's the camera part here?
So the camera part is over here. You can click here.
Start the video.
Is this why? Is this something? Okay. Your webcam, blur moment, video setting. Hmm. Um, okay. I don't know why it's not working.
There's a problem with the camera.
Yeah. Disconnect the power supply to the Let's, so this is what is happening. If you on your microphone over here,
Yeah, how do I put it over here? Yeah.
hello, hello. It will come over there.
Yeah, so let's put it
Mute.
over the.
No, so you you can just
Hello.
press this button.
Hi, Jerry sir. Good morning.
It's gone. Hi, hi. So they can see me now.
I
No,
can't see
just
you, sir.
one. Okay.
Start video here.
No, but that video isn't working. So let me try. Yeah, in this one.
Yeah, I'm okay.
So your microphone will be on from this, and just try to mute. Okay.
So if
And and you can share your screen from here.
yeah, trying to see people joining. Yeah,
You can see people joining.
I can talk now. No.
Yeah, yeah, you can talk. Okay. So this phone will only be your video camera,
Video I can speak
and
from here.
yeah, your microphone and your screen share will be from the laptop.
Yeah, so I can. Hi, good morning.
Good morning, sir. We
Your
can hear
volume.
you very clearly.
Yeah, I got Keenan with me, distant relative, and he's a software hardware. They're saying there's a problem with the camera, but I also put on my mobile. You can see me on the mobile,
Yeah, we
but
can see
I'll
you on the mobile.
speak from the laptop. I'll speak from the laptop.
Okay. So you can
If I
share your
share
screen from the
something, I can
laptop
share from the laptop.
and you can continue on the mobile. So your phone, microphone and video will be from the mobile, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, you can see my face on the mobile. Yeah.
Yeah, we can see your face on the mobile. Yeah.
Why is
And
the
we can hear
volume?
you from the laptop. You need to just share the screen from the laptop, basically.
Yeah, if there is anything sharing, I hope there is no problem of sharing.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can try one.
Yeah, yeah.
So your laptop's what do you say? Volume is low, so
Low.
you can use uh, the phone as a speaker.
Okay, we can use the phone as speaker. Okay. We can speak from here or from
Yeah.
there.
Ask him to say something.
Darshan, can you say something?
Hi, sir. How are you?
The volume is low.
Volume is very low.
I can speak from here. I think the volume is okay here. I think they can hear me. Maybe I cannot hear them well.
सर आप है ना वीडियो और ऑडियो दोनों आपके फोन से चालू रखो, खाली लैपटॉप पे शेयर स्क्रीन कर दो.
हाँ,
Okay.
अभी हो रहा है मेरा.
Okay, I can speak from here. No?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You can see enough from here.
Yeah. So you can share your screen from here.
Yeah.
The video and audio.
Suppose I want to.
Hello, now you able to hear me?
How will I stop calls? Any calls? Say,
Air, aeroplane aeroplane mode you can do, but
so the calls will not come.
calls will not come. But you need your Wi-Fi on. Yeah.
Wi-Fi is on.
Yeah. Okay.
Or disconnect this airplane. I don't know if any calls come, I'll disconnect myself.
Yeah, yeah. Or you can do not disturb.
Okay, okay, okay. So I can start talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
सर एक बार आपके लैपटॉप से स्क्रीन शेयर भी चेक कर लो, चल रहा है ना प्रॉपर्ली?
Yes.
Post disable participant screen sharing.
Yeah.
1 second, I will allow. You are on the laptop, na? I'll make you the host.
Yeah.
I made you the host, so now you
Okay.
can share.
Screen.
Perfect.
You can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see you audio.
Suppose
video
you go to my where is that thing about?
Chrome.
No, not Chrome. Yeah, Chrome. I would open the kite now. Yeah, go to that.
Yeah.
Kite is gone. Yeah. I have to log in again probably.
You'll get that code on your phone.
Okay. So this is I can discover what is this? He has shared it.
No. You are seeing yourself because you have logged in on another device.
Yeah. Okay, that will come.
So you can see what you're doing basically.
Yeah. Okay, but I can speak here.
Yeah,
Right?
you can speak and the video is on. So you can see.
Yeah. Now I'll put the
Or yeah, this one I think.
9668166. 6. Okay. Suppose I want to share something like this screen.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
So you can minimize this and you can so here are your daily your
Yeah.
time frame
Yeah.
and from your indicators.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So they can see the screen or I'll have to share.
No, it's already been sharing. So you can see what you're doing.
Actually, this is already sharing with them.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. If I want to change it or something.
Uh,
No, I can talk here.
yeah, you can talk.
So everything I'll do it here. Only the screen will be here.
Yeah, everything speaking and videos are here and your screen sharing is from here.
Yeah. Okay. So suppose I want to say hello to them. Yeah, it's already on.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
You had given one call, right? For I forgot which company.
PTML?
No, it was long.
Yeah, yesterday.
I had asked you how, like,
I'll show the chat later on Suzla.
yeah, fine.
Uh,
Like SL and levels, how you found.
yeah.
Mm. Yeah, the people have joined.
Yeah. Okay. This is Vijay Matta. That is Vijay Mania.
Zoom is Zoom. Yeah. सब ऑप्शन अवेलेबल है बटन नीचे तो मतलब बढ़िया नहीं बिल्कुल नहीं
How many people are there? So this will take time for them to come.
7 people are there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, participants.
Yeah.
Okay, but you have to present yourself in the best possible manner, and you do what is the best you you can
The
prepare.
chart again.
After that,
You have to go back
आएगा.
to the chart.
You want to, but do you want to wait for
आपके
them
घर
to
भी
join or
आएगा.
you want to share already?
आपको
Yeah,
पता है
keep on
कि
share. Yeah,
you have to
better.
spend time with the person. And the tea and biscuits are best of available. आप थोड़ी ना वहाँ पे यार उसके लिए पूरा एकदम दस्तरखान बिठाऊं तब काम चलेगा. इधर में ही लगी है.
They can see this now.
Yeah.
The tea and cold drinks are the best possible.
But they can see in the laptop in the
Yeah,
big
yeah.
way. This is just for my
Yeah, yeah.
information.
You can see properly. You click here, you can pop the chart out.
Mm.
So you will also be able to see it in a bigger way.
Start video. Yeah, on there only.
Yeah, you're on.
I'll be seen here. Is it?
Yeah,
It's there. They can see me here.
I think so.
Yes, hi sir. Hi, good morning. We are able to see video as well as your screen.
I see. You can see the video on the screen. Thank God. Yeah.
Yes, yes, sir.
Give us 5 minutes. We can start. Darshan will give the introduction.
Hi, sir.
Suppose
Good
I want to
morning.
delete
Just
and
Which
do it again.
platform is this?
You can do something.
online
Which
can
platform is?
join. We'll start in 5 minutes. 11
Which
5
Yeah,
platform
yeah.
is this? Hello. Which trading platform is this?
Zero the.
Yeah. I use Zerodha for my trading.
Okay.
I will.
Okay,
I
thank
will
you.
speak. I will speak once everyone is here. So we'll
Uh,
remove
and what's the time of this webinar? How much time will it take?
1 hour maximum.
Okay, okay. That's okay. I have to go somewhere. That's why I'm asking.
Okay. What's your name?
I'm Ankur.
Ankur. Okay. Hi, Ankur. Okay. We'll remove that, and then we can add it, right?
You can see.
Not all. We'll just remove this. 200 also will remove. 20 also will remove. 20 is still there. No? Yeah. Yeah. And what we are using? 6 months.
Yeah, you can see here.
Mm. You're comfortable, no?
Yeah.
You have you want water? You can
No,
have.
no, that's fine.
Mhm. Hmm. I think I need to show to some software shop or something for this camera thing.
Yeah, I'll try to figure it out first.
Yeah. In your office, you ask somebody senior why it is happening. Then I can probably do it at home. You can guide me later on. There are a lot of tricks in this.
Yeah.
There are a lot of tricks, but it will take time, you know. There are 50 in one row, in one column. setup is there are 50 stocks I can put there. Similarly, there are 50 like this, 3, 4, 5. I look at different stocks.
Mm.
Power Mac. We'll go to Power Mac because that is the one which performed yesterday. No? Or we can do on this one. What is that? Which I gave. Balloon beverages. That was doing well the last few days. I'd given it 481. It went to. Okay, I'll give the chart of this.
There's no waiting room, right? People can join directly. I think. Jerry sir, you are the host. Any waiting room by any chance?
No,
No, na? All right,
no.
people can join. You are the
You just click on the link and you can join.
done. So let's start.
Screen is
So let's
visible,
start.
quite
While
good.
people will join. It's a Saturday morning. Many of them are at work today, I believe. So let's start. Whoever is here, we will start.
Darshan, you can start speaking first.
Yeah. So I'll just start
Archit,
introducing you. And
Archit is there also. Archit.
Archit has not joined. He's going to join in next 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we are 25 of us. All right. So
Wait
let's
for
start.
another 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes. Yeah. 2, 3
Sure.
minutes.
No problem. So let's start. I'll just introduce you and then you can take over. So very good morning, everyone who has joined us on a Saturday morning. We are entering a long weekend, which is a good time to retrospect, go
If you
back
put
and
this here, it will
check
take long.
what worked for us, what didn't work for us, what are the areas we need to improve upon, and all of that. So we are here with another webinar with Jerry sir. Jerry sir is online. I would request all the participants to please put yourself on mute.
How to do it?
Yeah, you can see the mute button on your. If you're logged in from your mobile, you can see the first
I have
button is mute.
logged from laptop.
So you can see the mute button. Just click on that.
Mute button. There's no mute button. There's a microphone. Audio.
So that there's no disturbance and we can have a very smooth meeting. There is a you can mute all for once. You are the host. On your laptop, you're the host. Okay. So I guess everybody is muted. Now we can start. So building on our last weekend, last Sunday session, there were some teething issues as it was our first webinar of the series, and we couldn't have Jerry sir's screen. Uh, so this weekend, the focus, as the agenda has been laid out, is going to be discussing the strategies, discussing how Jerry sir goes about by his analysis, giving you a visual impression of how he keeps track of so many stocks, etc., etc. So that is the agenda. Last Sunday, I had introduced you all to the Elite Trading Program, which we have launched in association with Jerry sir, and I dropped the details on the group. along with a poll. Around 40 of you all have already replied. Have already answered the poll. Almost 40 of you all have answered the poll. Yeah, I would request other members to please mute yourself. Yeah. So I would request at the end of this meeting, whoever is interested to join the Elite Trade program along with Jerry sir, please answer the poll. Put your answer to the poll. Whoever has responded to the poll, my team will get in touch with you one on one. And if there are any doubts, we will address it one on one basis. On a broad on a broad base, we had explained you the two products in the last meeting. That is the Elite Trading Program, which comes with two modus operandis. One is where the clients are going to trade themselves, so that we have named as self execution model. And the other program, like the other model of the same product, is where Jerry sir is going to be the key decision maker. He is going to decide the entry, the exit, the allocation, and the trades are going to get executed in your demat account from the broker Odin. So that's an execution support model that we have introduced. The USP of the execution support model is that all you need to do is open a demat account in a franchisee and add funds. Thereupon, the trading decisions shall be taken by Jerry sir, and the execution shall happen post trade confirmations in your account. So there's a team of telecallers who will be parallelly calling you to confirm the trade, and the trades are going to get executed across all the clients using basket order facility. So sub clients may at the same time, at the same decided price, the entry will happen, the exit will happen, and what allocation, what entry, what stop loss, what um, exit, the decisions are going to be taken exclusively by Jerry sir. So the entire model is going to be more like a execution support service where you have to just deploy your capital in the trading account, which creates a broker client relationship. In the last webinar, I had given you a brief about my organization, DM Finance and Spera Securities. So we are NSE BSE registered APs with a couple of brokers, Angel One and Nirmal Bang Securities. On Angel One, all the self execution clients, that is a preferable broker where you can open a demat account. I've already shared the link. Whoever wants to trade themselves, those clients who are opting for the execution support services will have to either open in Nirmal Bang or Intellect, preferably Nirmal Bang, because it is a stable broker, has all the things in place. We already have more than 200 clients on Nirmal Bang, and all your codes, whoever is now opting for this Elite Trading Program execution support service, the series of your client codes will be G241, JD for Jerry D'Souza, JD010203. So in that series, your client codes will get opened from April, and your execution will happen using basket order facilities, Excel based orders across all the clients based on your capital deployed, whatever allocation, 20% in a single script, 30%, as per the conviction of Jerry sir, he will decide, and my team will execute, and my team will take care of the compliance. So from a compliance standpoint, as I mentioned last time, we need a client and a broker relationship. Thereupon, Jerry sir, as a technical analyst working along with us, who we are registered research analysts and APs with both NSC and BSc. So we will try and execute orders for you, which will be uh, helping especially people who are in business or jobs who don't have time for the markets dedicatedly but want to participate in direct equity. As I mentioned last time, we have a minimum threshold of 10 lakhs, which we have decided for this product. But since this is a launch stage, whoever is starting with a capital of 5 lakhs as well, we will be happy to onboard you. So 5 lakh would be the entry ticket. Most of the trades are going to be swing trades. If we get intraday moves, we will try and capture it depending on the market sentiment. As you saw last entire week, we tried, focus was on booking profits uh, as soon as possible. So depending on the market situation, once the markets look ripe to make positional trades, positional trading will happen. When the markets are not looking good enough to carry trades for more than 1 week, we will try and close trades within a week. Both the products will have similar trades, similar trading setups. uh, the only difference is going to be broker. Like you can do self execution even on Nirmal Bang, but Angel One would be a preferred platform because of the stability and the kind of user interface it offers. So preferably all the self execution clients should open their demat account with Angel One. All the clients who want trades to be executed in your account along with the compliances and everything, uh, on like where the decision making is done primarily by Jerry sir, Nirmal Bang would be a preferable broker. Then you have options of Nirmal Bang for self execution, then Intellect for execution support. Those options are also available. So we are having three platforms on which you can onboard and enjoy the services offered by Jerry D'Souza, who is now our partner with DM Finance on this particular product called the Elite Trading Program. Across the last 10 to 12 sessions, we have seen how Jerry sir has been able to track multiple stocks, pick sector leaders, pick stocks where there is momentum building, and we've seen the kind of trades and the track record in the last 10, 12 days. I think that is one of the reasons why there are almost about 40 of us here on a Saturday morning. Many of you all might be working, so we've recorded this session. We will try and pass on the recording to whoever has missed. Whoever reaches out to me, I will definitely share the recording link as well, so you can watch it again. So with this, I would like to open the dais and let Jerry sir take forward. He has joined us from his mobile phone. You can see him, and the screen is shared. So today we are going to have a more interactive and a more elaborate session. I'll just briefly outline the agenda and then we are good to start. So I've explained you all about the product Elite Trade Program. I would request lastly, whoever is interested, please respond to the poll which is mapped, which is pinned in the group, Jerry D'Souza group. So my team will reach out to you one-on-one over this weekend till Monday, and we will do the onboarding formalities for you. We will start with Jerry sir's daily routine starting from morning to he mentioned he is up till 2:30 a.m. So we will discuss what he does, how he does, 9 to 3:30, how he picks stocks, what are the strategies he deploys, what is the view going forward, the market analysis by Jerry sir, and lastly, last half an hour we have the interactive Q&A session where all the members who have joined will be able to ask your queries and Jerry sir will address those. So Jerry sir, can you please take over from here? Thank you so much
Yeah,
for your time.
yes, yes. Good morning, everyone. Namaste. We have 44 to 45 participants now. So we waited 5 minutes. That's a good sign. And we had more people on board. Can you all hear me clearly?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, thank. Okay, from the last time you saw me, the last Sunday it was, the last meeting, Zoom meeting was on Sunday. From what you saw me last time, I had bushy hair, long hair. Today I cut my hair, so I look more civilized now. I have a shorter hair now. Anyway, it's nice that you guys are following me. That's a great sign for us to go ahead in this volatile market. We don't know what the market is going to do now. You all saw on Friday how the Dow Jones and Nasdaq closed very badly because of the inflation, internal inflation numbers of US. They came poor. But then the US is not like India. US at least it falls for 2 days, it goes up for 3 days, again falls for 1 day. But India has been falling from September till the first week of March. From the second week, mid second week, we have slightly pulled back. we have moved up, come down, moved up, come down. It's like a roller, swinging, that hay, swinging hay in the farmer's garden. It's like a swing, up and down. Okay, now you can see on the screen. I don't know how many of you were following me in the initial stage in the first Zoom meeting. Some of them could not believe me what I said. So this is the screen of Zerodha. I have a main account with Zerodha. I got with Philip Capital. I got with HDFC Bank. I have with Kotak Securities also. And I got with Motilal Oswal also. I got a big family, so I handle a lot of family accounts. And so I do, everyone prefers their own broker. Okay. So now this is the Zerodha screen, what you're looking at. If you look on the left-hand side of the screen, you will see the names of various stocks. Okay. This is the first section of the stock, 50 stocks. If I click on the section 2, you will find the other 50 stocks. Section 3, other 50 stocks, and so on. I'll come back to 1 now. So at the weekend, I set probably at the weekend and gather 200 to 250 best stocks which have performed during that week. Now today is a Friday, sorry, Saturday. So this 200 stocks, 250 stocks, what I have on the screen currently, which I look at every day, it will be my homework, sort of homework, where in this 200, I will look at the stocks which have broken over the weekly. Now, yesterday, I given one chart at 3:30 p.m. I shared one chart, very beautiful chart. I think it was a Bharat Wire. It gave a weekly breakout on a Friday. And I said, this is a tempting stock. It showed a weekly breakout. It has never given a weekly breakout. It was falling down. So that is how I will look at monthly breakouts, weekly breakouts, daily breakouts, 200 SMA, triple tops, double bottoms, Rickshaman Doji, Dragon Doji. Rickshaman Doji and Dragon Doji are positive candlestick patterns. Then there is also something called a gravestone doji, which is a negative bearish trend. So I do my homework over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and interchange these 250 stocks and change the names, and I update them every day. And then at the beginning of the week, say on a Monday at 9 o'clock, 8:45, 9 o'clock, I will shortlist. 9 a.m. is the market beginning, and 9:07 is the pre-open, where you get the list how the stock is going to open, especially if it is open low, open high. Then I quickly shortlist this 250 to 50 and I put them in the first column. Okay, I just update them and I immediately switch on. I switch on to the 10, 15, 20 immediately. And the remaining 30, I'll do it between 9:15 and 10 o'clock. So these are my stocks, which I look every day up to 250 and which is updated on a Sunday night. So in my mind, it is like I will only track this 250. There may be other ones which I can quickly look into it during the day, like Power Mac, which I gave, the stock which I gave 2 days back. It went, almost 300 rupees up. That was the interchange I did, because I found that on the last page, on the 5th column, and I saw it breaking above the 15-minute time frame. Okay, now that is one part. Now coming to the right-hand side of the screen, this is the basic chart. This is the basic chart. Everyone must be following their own indicators, There is no problem in following their own indicator. But what I'm following from the last 20, 25 years is this, what I'm going to show you. Now, this is the basic thing, but how to read those things after I put the indicators, it is very difficult to explain. I always shared my chart. Every week I share 4 or 5 charts. And I think from that you can understand how I trade. But I'll show you what I do on this blank screen, on this blank chart. This is Varun Beverage's patterns, daily pattern, daily time frame. Before 2 weeks, I said Varun Beverages is a hidden gem. I don't know how many of you will remember that. VBL is Varun Beverages. And the stock has moved from 481 to 550 yesterday in 2 weeks. So it's almost 20%. Okay. So what I do with this is a basic chart. This is a daily chart, but I trade on 15-minute, I trade on daily, I trade on weekly, I trade on monthly, I trade on even 5-minute chart. If at all the stock is falling, how quickly I can get out and save my stop loss and earn the money. Okay. Now, in this Zerodha chart, I'll go to this chart and I'll first put my first moving average, one of my favorite moving average. That is the 20 moving average. I'll put the 21. We'll give the red mark on the screen. Okay. So if you go to 20 here. Okay, this is a 20 moving average on a daily chart. It will apply to all time frames. Okay, this indicator will apply to all time frames. Now this is on daily. If you look on hourly also, it will show you there. See, so I'm basically taking the daily chart, how the stock ended at the end of the week. Next indicator, my favorite. These are the only indicators which I use. I don't use anything else. Okay. The next moving average, I'll use the 50. I'll give it a blue tinge. Okay. So you got the red one, which is 20, and you got the 50 moving average, which is the pink one. Sorry, pink, not blue. Blue one. I rarely use 50. You know why I use 50? I generally, when I trade, I generally don't use 50. I use 50 to see whether the 50 is coming below 20. If this 50, which I'm marking here, falls through 20, it is showing a sign of weakness. But now see, this Varun Beverages is almost touching 50. 50 is about 20. If it is about 20, there will be a next bullish trend. It could hit 598. Yesterday it closed 545 or something, but it could hit 5. This blue has to pass through a lower indicator, moving average, crossing above the 50 higher indicator. Generally, I don't put 50, but I don't like to too many scramble things on my chart setups. Okay. Next is my very, 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 very important indicator, which I never miss, even in my sleep, even for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I'll put that indicator now. It is called the 200 SMA, 200 moving average. Okay. This is my bread and butter indicator. With this indicator, I have done lots of money on this indicator. Okay. But how to read it, how to recognize it, that is another part of it. Okay. I'll give a black tinge on that. 200 moving average. See, the 200 moving average is gone right above 50. 20 is the red one, 50 is the blue one, and the black one is the 200. I use only this indicators from the last 25 years. I don't use any wave, nothing at all. Okay, and this will tell me how the stock will move. But I also said I use Ichimoku. Combined with these three indicators moving average, I use Ichimoku. Ichimoku will tell you whether the stock is falling, whether the stock will rise tomorrow, whether the stock will rise after 1 month, or whether the stock will fall after 1 month. Okay. So I'll add the final indicator, which I believe in and which I think makes money for everybody. The last 2 weeks, stocks which I gave, all stocks, which I don't remember how much, I think I gave about 30, 35 stocks, all have outperformed, all based on the three indicators, and all calls were given on these indicators and on the Ichimoku pattern. Now I will add the Ichimoku here. It is called Ichimoku cloud. Okay. I added the Ichimoku cloud. Now see, I'll point here. It is the 50 here, 200 is here, and the 20 is here, the red one. There's one more red here. That is the Ichimoku line, which is called the 26 EMA. It is called a baseline. It is generally called, it is called a baseline on the Ichimoku pattern called the 26 EMA. And the blue line, this is called the conversion line. Okay. This is called a conversion line on the Ichimoku, which is 9 EMA. Okay. So I use this. These are the patterns which I use. Okay. And based on these patterns, I give my calls. So I gave a call on this particular stock, Varun Beverages, when the conversion line, the dark blue line, started moving above the 20 EMA. Started moving above the 20 EMA at 481. This is exactly 481. From 481, the stock went to 540. 545 was the high. And yesterday it closed at 561 was the high. Yesterday it closed at 543. If this particular stock touches the 200 moving average on the daily chart, I expect it to outperform another 20%. So these are my indicators. And this is the 50 EMA. If the 50, I don't know how many people know, if the 50 EMA moving average, simple moving average, sorry, not EMA, crosses the 200 SMA, it is known partly as a golden crossover. I don't know how many of you have heard it. Okay, at the moment, the Ichimoku cloud, the 9 EMA is crossing the 20 EMA here. So you can see a scissor type of pattern here, scissor. 9 EMA, the lower indicator crossing the 50. There's a scissor type of pattern, and that small candle here is holding on the scissor pattern. If it comes below that, I would put a stop loss and I would say, guys, take care. Save your profits, save your principal, book 50%, keep the rest. And if it falls below this conversion line here, the Ichimoku conversion line, that's a sign that something is happening in the stock. There is some bad news. Sometimes there is news factor like directors are resigning, some bad news is coming out of the company, or sometimes the results are bad. There are so many things can come up. That is a time when it comes below the conversion line where I had given a call that there are signs to be careful to protect your principal amount. And either you exit if you have got the strength to hold for long term. But I don't believe in long term unless the market is stable. Okay. The market is still not stable. The market will be stable when Nifty moves about 24,057. Remember last time I gave a chart. I said Nifty will touch 23,820 and probably it will pull back. Exactly the same thing happened. It went to 23,800. It was made high at 856 or 860 and it fell 400 points. Now this time I'm telling you, if the Nifty crosses 2457, I can say we will get another 1,000 points breakout. That's the time. During those times, I can blindly say I will not follow a stop loss. But in a bearish market, it is very dangerous to hold on to stocks which are coming down and breaking through a buy price. Currently the situation, the global macros, the economic situation is very precarious. We have two mad people in this world who are causing the volatility in the market. The first madman was Vladimir Putin. Now we have got a new madman, Donald Trump. Everybody wanted Donald Trump to come, but our expectations have gone out of the window because he started this new thing with tariffs. Tariffs, like our courts in India, They say, Tariq ke upar Tariq, Tariq ke upar Tariq. Now, every day, Mr. Donald Trump is coming up with tariffs either for China, either for Canada, for Mexico, for Colombia. Now he's saying from 2nd or 3rd of April, he'll review the tariff of India. So we have to be careful of these two madmen. They will cause volatility in the market. So that is why you need to protect your principal amount. You can always re-enter the stock if it falls. But suppose you bought at 100, why you want the stock to fall to 70 and you'll say, okay, I'll hold. जाएगा यार ऊपर जाएगा यार market. Your friends will say, अरे जाएगा 80 जाएगा 70 आएगा ना 30 rupees ही जाएगा ऊपर. But how confident you are that a 70 will become 100 in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 7 months? You don't know. I'll give an example of IndusInd Bank, one of the private bank. It is one of the best banks which has made a lot of money for the investors. The last year's high, 1.5 year high was around 1,600 to 1,800. People have got projections. Experts have given projection 2,000, 2,100. The stock, because of some news, because of some gotala by the CEO or internal auditors, the stock fell to 2 weeks back to 600. What happened to the people who were holding at 800, 900? A lot of people have bought at 1,400. You think the stock will, from 600, the stock will go to 1,400 in 1 year? I doubt it. I doubt very much. It will go to 1,400. So this is what I'm saying. Your money is your bread and butter, your principal amount. So you need to take care of all that. That's why when I trade in any stock, I always put a stop loss below this. This is my indicator. If it falls below the conversion line, 9 EMA by 5%, 10%, okay, I bought it at 100, let it fall to 90, I'm okay. But I will not want it to fall to 60 or 70. I will certainly not want it to fall to 60 or 70. 90 to 60 or 70 is almost 30, 40%, 35, 40% loss. No, I wouldn't prefer that. Or prefer switching my money, take out from that particular stock at 100 and switch on to some other stock who's performing for that week or who will perform in the following week. That is my strategy. I have been following this for 20, 25 years. That is why I'm successful. I had given three, before I joined Mr. Darshan's group about 9 months or 1 year back, I had given 3 multi-baggers. One was, it was on a golden crossover. I had shared the chart with also Mr. Darshan. I had given the price at 85 rupees, Jay Balaji Industries. You will not believe, in 8 months, the stock went to 1,300 from 85. And now it has given bonus and split. Similarly, I had given a call on Kitex garments. It is into textiles, manufacturing, children's clothes. After the turmoil in Bangladesh and the news coming that it will be positive for India because all the manufacturing will switch over to India, I gave the call at 198 to 208. In 3 months, the stock went to 800 rupees. That was my second multi-bagger call. People in my old group before joining this group. So these are the ideas what I'm giving you on stock market. You should never expect that this stock will perform unless it passes a particular level. Now 200 SMA on a monthly level. If any stock, if you see on a 200 simple moving average on a monthly chart, I can say it is one of the strongest patterns in technical indicators. But it is very rare to find. And if you find, I think you should buy, you should hold on to the stock. It could possibly become a multi-bagger. It could possibly. A lot of stocks are falling and crossing 200 SMA from the bottom to top approach. Those are the stocks you should catch. 200 SMA. Or if you want to do for a daily trading or for a week or 2 weeks, a daily chart of a 200 SMA and a 15-minute chart of a 200 SMA breakout will give you 30-40 rupees in a day. You can do intraday, you can do momentum, but you have to be very quick to enter and exit. You should be very quick on the sides. What I do, because I do
Please share
everything at the
your
tick of my
screen.
finger. So I know how it works. So this is what, I don't know if I have missed anything. This is how I do my stuff on my charts. But there are a few other things. And in the bottom, you can see I don't use RSI at all. I use the stochastic momentum indicator. Yeah, if you see this black line in the STCH momentum indicator, it hit 440 and it crossed to 530. You see the straight black line. And this ADX indicator is a little bit like RSI with a green wave, with the green line breaking to the red and the black. And then dropping because it dropped because the stock came from 561 to 542. So these are the patterns which I explained. In brief, I look at 250 stocks at the weekend. I update them at the weekend, looking at which stocks have performed. When I look at those 250 stocks, I can see which has broken over the weekly, which has broken over the monthly, which is giving a rickshaw-man pattern, which is a bullish sign. I switch over and I put it into my first column of 50 shares. That is how I start. I give you calls every day, 9-10 calls I give you. And I also say buy on dips, because every stock which goes up, people try to sell it to make money, because 99% of the people are still not confident in this market that the stock will continue going up. You see, on Thursday, I think I gave two excellent calls, Garware Fibers and PGL. I think you all remember those stocks. The previous day, I said buy both of them. Both of them hit. One hit 20%, other hit 19%. What happened yesterday? That was on Thursday. What happened yesterday? Lot of people, I said sell at the end of Thursday evening. Sell, exit, book. 3 times I put. Do you know what happened yesterday? Garware fell 8%. PGL fell 6% from the highs. Was I right in telling you guys to sell? Now it fell down. Now you can buy again when you find the next trend. If people got greedy and held on to the stock, they have lost 8%, means the stock came down about 75 rupees yesterday. I booked everything on a Thursday evening. So what's the point of holding? You lost your money. Suppose you had got 200, 300 shares at the rate of 770. I'd given you this one pick. So if you had 300 shares, 300 into 80, you lost 24,000 rupees, thinking that the stock will go up. This is very important. Never be overconfident in the market. Overconfident will kill you. I hope I'm clear in all this. I think this is my main explanation. If I don't know if I missed anything, I'm always there available on the group, Jerry D'Souza group. And every day I'll educate you people, like I share charts and I tell you what is happening. And I will continue following this. And as Mr. Darshan just indicated, he will post a voting elite self-execution, or you want to hand it over to do the trading. He will send you a voting list. You please mark on that, and we will take it up from there. And Monday, I'll continue my work, what I do every day, and I'll give a call so that you'll selflessly, so that you guys make money. But only one thing, you need to follow me. You need to follow me and do what I say. Then you win. Then you are in a win-win situation. Thank you.
Thank you
Over to
so much,
Darshan.
sir. Yeah. So, should we take questions now, or do you want to share about your? I think you've shared about your strategies and how you filter stocks, etc.
I have
Anything
not
else you
shared.
want
Let me speak. Continue. I have not shared 100%. I have shared 50%. But there are some secrets in this. Like they said, the magician will not give out all his secrets. He will tell you. He will
to?
give you 50% of what he knows. But then, if the magician gives his secrets away, no one will go to see the magic show. So there are some secrets i- in only in these two patterns, two or three patterns indicators, which I will share over a period of time. We have just started. It's just 2 weeks since we started, right? Which life is long for market, and I'm available here all through. I get lots of personal messages after market hours, and I make it a point to reply to all. So I'm a busy man, 24/7. You can say. Now somebody has just sent me yesterday a stock holding of about 80 stocks, and he is in a loss on 70 stocks. I said, give me time over the weekend. I'll have a look and I'll advise you which to exit, which to do part profits. And one more thing, I told this guy who sent me 80 scripts, in 70 is in loss. I said, see that, don't put fresh money in the market. You are not sure whether the fresh money will make money for you or lose money for you. I told him, suppose you have got 20 lakhs, generate 3 lakhs to 4 lakhs. That's more than enough. 4 lakhs I will make you 8 lakhs and give you, I told him. Sell the stocks which are in a bad situation on the charts. I will advise this guy. I'll not name him. He's on the group. And he can generate 4 lakhs instead of putting fresh 4 lakhs into the money from his savings account. I never advise that. Never put fresh money if you are lost in 70 stocks or 40 stocks or even 20 stocks. Generate 1 lakh, 2 lakhs and play on the 1 lakh. What loss you have made there, I can guarantee you, you will recover in the new stocks. If you follow my patterns and my indicators religiously with a stop loss. This is what I wanted to say finally.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Darshan, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So let's take some questions. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
let's take some questions, and then I would once again sincerely request all of you all to respond to the poll, because this group has been active for the last 12 sessions, almost 2.5 weeks now. We plan to start somewhere around first week of April. So once we start the elite trading program, then the focus will shift on those who have subscribed to that product. As earlier also we've clearly mentioned that giving calls uh, without any fees, etc., is possible for us, but in the long run, it's very important to be within the parameters, within the framework of which is led down by SEBI. So I would request all of you, it's a sincere request, whoever is a sincere follower of Jerry sir, opt for either of the two products. So we can do it in a more structured manner where we can help you with the entry, exit, allocation. It's very kind of you, Jerry sir, to review portfolio having 70, 80 stocks. Uh, what I know is if you are holding 80 stocks and 70 of them are in losses, I think it's a recipe for disaster. And because that portfolio will never outperform, and ultimately you are going to hold on to losers because of that mental, psychological thing of not booking losses, which I think in the last 10 to 15 sessions, many of you all would have seen that, it's okay to take some losses because there's always another opportunity where you can recover and make bigger gains. So it's important to have your momentum growth capital free and not get stuck in a trading portfolio by hoping the stocks to recover. And that's the endeavor with this product, to keep chasing momentum, keep chasing stocks which will outperform, because irrespective of the market conditions, as some gentleman has said, that there's a bull market going on somewhere every time, all the time. So some stocks will always outperform irrespective of how the markets are. We saw Bajaj Twins, they've outperformed. We've seen HDFC has outperformed. We've seen many stocks from the large cap, mid cap. Reddington has outperformed. So number of stocks which have outperformed even in a market which didn't have strength, where FIs have been selling continuously. So we need to chase those. We need to find those. And I with Jerry sir, with his experience, with his indicators, I'm sure we are in right hands and we are good to start. Uh, 2nd April onwards, we will start the account opening, right, sir? You want us to
Yeah.
start from 2nd of April?
Yeah, it give them 2-3 days more.
Sure. So from 2nd
Second
of
to fifth.
April,
Yeah.
we will start the account opening procedures.
Yeah.
Maybe next entire week. Next week, I think markets are on for 4 days. So let's stay in this group for another week. And meanwhile, whoever is interested, my team will reach out to you. And let's get the formalities done and get onboarded. And then we are good to trade in a more structured and professional manner from the coming week. So if any questions now, I open the discussion.
Yeah,
or
I want to say
questions from
something
anybody.
else. I forgot.
Yes.
The gentleman who sent me the list of 70 to 80 stocks, and there were some other people who spoke to me on the phone. A lot of people are stocks which were in profit are in loss today. One gentleman from Goa also spoke to me yesterday. He said, "Sir, Jerry sir, I was sitting on profits from September till March. I was sitting on 20-30% profits. Now it is showing me 30%, 25-30% loss." So my question to him was, why didn't you book? So now that means his stock has fallen. Most of the stock, 70 stocks of the other guy, has fallen from his buy price down more 30%. When it was 30% up, it is madness, really madness. So you have to be careful. It's your money, guys, not my money. It's your money. You should know where to draw the line, where to get out, and where to get in. Now, a final point before I take your questions. I switched this chart. Now you can see the chart on the screen. It was Varun Beverages. I just switched to Power Mac. I just mentioned when I put in the indicators on the screen that 200 SMA is the very, very, for me, it's my bread and butter. I just realized I didn't notice this. I gave the call yesterday on Power Mac on the 15-minute chart, which was moving about 20 and 50 EMA. But you see this Power Mac now, it has hit the 200 simple moving average. I can't believe I'm seeing it for the first time today. I gave the call yesterday, but I'm seeing it now. You see, it is hitting the 200 SMA. So tomorrow, it could go up, pull back, or it could go straight, go one way. Maybe it will go another 10%. So that's what I said. This 200 SMA is your bread and butter. But the problem with this 200 SMA is it's not clear. If you look on the left-hand side, there are all red indicators here. So it is like a double top, triple top, 4 times top. It has to cross those levels, pull back, and then move up. Then you are in profit. You need to practice just on paper. What will happen if this particular line, if this 200 SMA, this stock moves up on Tuesday, Monday we are closed. So this red line is the thing to watch. There are 2 red indicators here, big broad ones. If it closes above that on a Tuesday, you are in a strong position. But my gut feeling is it will go up and it will give a pullback. It will give a pullback on top of the 200 SMA. And then, zoom, it will go up on the 3rd or 4th or 5th day. So such things need to be watched. 200 SMA. Many a times this 200 SMA comes in the bottom, not on top. But this time it has come on the top. That means it's a breakout signal. It's a breakout signal. When it is down, it could be a double bottom, triple bottom. Triple bottoms and are very strong. Double bottoms are very strong, but double tops are weak, and triple tops are very, very, very strong. Yeah, now I'll take your questions, please. Let us know. Whoever speaks to me now, ask questions. Let me know if I cleared everything, the basic things and what I have mentioned in my speech for the last 35 minutes.
Yeah, whoever is up for the question, please introduce yourself, your name, which city you're connecting from, and how has your experience been with Jerry? So whoever wants to share, if you don't have questions also.
If you don't have questions, you can say, based on the charts, what I showed you, the stock picking is my job. Okay, the 200 stocks that I cannot share with you, or you can do your own also. You can do your own. You can shortlist, you can gather a list of 200, 250, 300 stocks and look how it has performed the following week or the next week. If you're starting the job today, see how it is doing, and you close it down to 20 or 10 or 15 or 20 based on what it is doing on a 15-minute, hourly, daily, weekly, or monthly. But as I said, there are secrets which I cannot give out now. How I pick these calls from this lines. There are some secrets that along the way you will learn. Now, as I said, it's just 2 weeks since we started this group. You will know now. How you will know. How you will know? I'll tell you one. Now you have done these patterns. What I showed you. Okay. Now, if I give a call, say I give a Power Mac call tomorrow, or say I give a Suzlon call. I gave a Suzlon call yesterday at the end of the day to buy at 57 and to add at 51. If you go to these charts, you may just assume, like, look at the lines and think to yourself, why I gave this call, or why I gave Power Mac 2 days back, why I gave my one of the stock which has gone 35% up. Terrell transformers and rectifiers. I get 380 or something. Actually, it did upper circuit at 540, 538. Why I gave this call? Look on the charts. Why Jerry sir gave this call at 383? Look at the weekly chart. Look at the hourly chart. Look at the 15-minute chart. It will give you a sign that why Jerry gave and what it did the following week. I always tell you, see that the stock doesn't fall below the corresponding following week. If Terrell was 383, I gave it 383. Today is 540. Okay, so 540. Yeah, how much is 540? Right? 540. So why it went high and why it is not falling? That you have to see on the chart. That the chart will tell you. And if it is falling, if it is breaking the previous weekly highs, not lows. The previous weekly high, like the last weekly high, say for example, Terrell was 515 and it went to 540. And from 540 it is falling below 515. It is a sign to watch and see that if the low higher of that week is 515 and low of that week is 508, make it a point, it should not fall below the low of that week, which is 508. All these things. And one more final advice: don't take tips from Tom, Dick, and Harry. You can take tips from only Jerry, not Tom, Dick, and Harry. Thank you.
Very good. Clap, clap, clap.
Even
Sir,
though you take tips from Tom, Dick, and Harry, go to the chart and reason out whether whether I can take this stock, whether it is doing okay on the daily, monthly, weekly, or hourly, or 15 minutes. Then you go. But because I'm telling you, 99.9%, he gets a call. Arey, Jerry sir, ये stock ले लो, बढ़ेगा. 10-20% बढ़ेगा. Blindly they enter without looking at the chart. And that is another mistake what 99.9% people do. मुझे टिप मिला, ब्रोकर ने टिप दिया. ब्रोकर का बड़ा ब्रोकर है यार, ले लो बिजनेस ले लो. It may work sometimes, it will not work always.
Sir, hi, good morning. I have a question.
Your name, please?
Raj, sir, Raj.
Raj, okay.
Sir, if you want to share, like, I just have a question regarding this 20, 50, and 200 SMA. One very good point you mentioned that when 50 is below 20, it is a sign of bearishness. For example,
Yeah.
And you mentioned something about 200 SMA, that if it is on top, it's very strong. Like if 200 SMA is on top of your candles, it is strong. It is a strong
Yeah.
sign.
Yeah.
So how to identify this 20, 50 and 200 in various scenarios? Like suppose if 20 is above 50, then what is the sign? If what 20 and 200 candles are above 20 and 200, then what are the signs? So if you can just throw some light, I will not insist to share your secret completely, but just to understand a little bit, it will be great, sir.
See, as I explained just now, 15 minutes back, the lower indicator is always a sign of bullishness. 20 below 50, if you get a straight line, you have to wait. But if you get a curve from the 20 moving towards the 50, and if you see the candle stick pattern on top of the 20 and moving up slowly, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay, but on a Monday it is a small candle sign and it is not moving. You have to wait for a Tuesday. You have to wait for at least two candle signs before you see whether the 50, it will touch the 50. If it is touching the 50, also you'll find the 50 a curve on the 50. If it is not touching, there's no signs. You find a diagonal like this pattern on the 50. That means watch it, watch it. Similarly, if 20 touches 50, it is 100% bullishness. The small indicator SMA is breaking to the 50. Similarly, 50 breaking to 200. It is called a golden cross. So those are signs you need to watch immediately. You cannot find. You need to put it on the. You need to put it on the screen on the indicator what I showed you. Then you'll know. You know, like I showed you in the case of Varun beverages, 20 moved out and it crossed the candlestick pattern. When I finish the class now, the Zoom, you can go on the chart and see what the 20 has done and what the 50 has done. Now I'm putting the chart back here on the screen. You see 20, 50. You see the 20 here? It was at 477. That is the time when I gave the call. It started moving up slowly. It moved up the second day, but it pulled back. You see, it went up 497 and it pulled back to 488. But it did not fall below 20. Correct? That's the answer to your question. Then the next day it went up. It crossed the Ichimoku 29 EMA, 26 EMA, the baseline. Baseline will tell you whether the stock will fall or continue moving up. It started continuing up, then you got a bigger candlestick. Again, you got a bigger candlestick. Again, you got a bigger candlestick. Then it stayed about the 50 SMA, simple moving average. And for the last 2 weeks, it's staying about a 50. And it gave a curve. It is giving a slight curve here. It was not a straight line. It was downwards last week. It gave. See the 20 AM also has given you a curved sign, like a U, like a V sign. It is okay. And this is the 200 SMA. So this is clear, very clear.
Okay.
If it is falling below the 20 and falling on the conversion line is black, and coming below that, that is weakness. But it has not, for the last 4 weeks, it has not fallen below 20. Correct? Have a
Right.
look. Clear?
Yeah.
It has not fallen. But if it is just staying there for 1 or 2 weeks, there is sign of weakness. Okay?
1 or 2 weeks. Okay.
Yeah. That means, I also said something else earlier, 1 or 2 weeks, but it should not fall below the high of the previous weekly high. Did I say that just now?
Yes.
Yeah, it should not fall. If it falls, don't rush to sell. See that it doesn't touches the weekly low. If the weekly, let's say Varun beverages, okay, the weekly was 467, weekly high. See that, sorry, 487. See that it doesn't come below 467. That is the weekly low.
Okay.
Yeah, that is how we look. It's a simple thing. 20 is just look at the 20, look at the 50, and you put the Ichimoku chart. Ichimoku chart is very clear here. This is Varun beverages. I came on the daily chart again. See, It has stayed for 4 weeks in the term. I gave a call as a hidden gem, I said. Now it is, there's a chance that it could hit 200 at 598, 598. And my target, if you go back to my messages, I given a target as 598. I did not give anything above 598 because we'll have to watch what the stock does above 200 SMA. Then I'll give a new call and a new target. Clear?
Yes, sir. This is clear. Understood.
Yeah, good.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Anyone else who has a question or any feedback to share? Anything that
Anything?
you'd like
How do you
Yeah.
make this this list? The stock is select.
Sorry?
Okay. How do you select these stocks? The 5 or 6 number of lists that you shared with us today. How do you track such stocks? On the basis
How
of
do you?
volume, on the basis of volumes, or any other criteria? Either
Yeah,
they are
volume
moving.
also. See,
Uh,
if
uh,
if you look at if you look at these Varun beverages,
yeah,
if you look at the volume chart, can you see the volume chart right
yeah,
down
yeah,
in
yeah.
the
I
bottom?
can see. Yeah,
But the stock is moved from, I gave the call at 481, but the stock has moved from 4th March. 4th March. It is a 4th
yeah,
March date.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. It has gone to 430, from 432 to 561. But
okay,
you see the volume chart. It is not showing you big volumes.
yeah,
You can see the big red bar showing Boris bar, then it is showing medium volume indicator,
yeah, yeah,
then
you
it's
know,
showing you small indicators. But
yeah,
still the stock has moved up 20%.
yeah.
Correct?
That is the basic criteria you're following, or
Yeah,
there, or
I'm not
there.
looking much here.
No,
I'm looking much here. Stock MTM indicator here, this one.
what I am trying to
Okay,
say.
you see here, the stock has hit 432, crossed over the red indicator and gone straight up.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
What I am
So
trying to
volumes,
ask, yeah, I am trying to ask that you scan the stock, there's a spike in the buying volume, and there's a spike above the normal volume that has been generated from last week or the previous 3, 4 last week. Is that the criteria that flashes up and you marks your interest in that particular stock?
yeah, that is a possible volumes also. If there are big volumes,
Yeah,
let's say on a Monday, like on a Monday, a particular stock will show high volume.
yeah,
That's a sign that something is happening in the stock.
yeah.
Okay, but that is not guarantee that the stock will go up, right?
Okay.
That's not a guarantee that the stock will go up. On
Then
that particular day, what happened? It gave a volume. People might have exited the stock also. Correct?
okay. Then
People might have booked
what's the
intraday.
guarantee? What's the
Uh,
guarantee? What's the guarantee that the stock will go up?
the guarantee is this. Look at the 20, how it is moved from the 20 or 50 or 200 or the Ichimoku base, the conversion line, this blue conversion line. Or
Okay.
how the stock is performing on the stochastics
Stock is charts.
momentum
Yeah,
indicator.
yeah, yeah. That's
Now,
what.
here, the
Uh,
stochastic momentum indicator went
uh,
up straight. So
yeah,
that stock is performing, something is happening. But what if it had given a curve downwards?
yeah,
Like for example, here on the 27th of December, it went up, but it suddenly gave a curve and fell down.
yeah.
So you need to be careful. It is just not volumes. Volumes can help you 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, but it also depends on the volume of the stock, whether it's a A group stock or it's a B group stock or it's a penny stock. Penny stock volumes happen only 1 day.
Yes.
99% correct. You agree with me? But
Yeah,
if it is happening in a good stock, there is a good news. A new director has been appointed, or there is a bullish sign, then the company has come out with, or is merged with a company which is doing profit and it is showing higher growth for the next following years. It will give a momentum for 1 or 2 days. It will not continue on volumes. The volumes have to be consistent, but these indicators are consistent, correct? Like with the Varun Beverage is consistent. It didn't fall from 481 to 562. It didn't fall at all, and this is the proof of the pudding. The volumes are in the Varun Beverage. There are so many red signs, red volume bars. But has the stock fallen? No. That is your chance. You take a chance on volumes. You got it? Understood?
Understood.
What's your good name, sir?
Ankur.
Ankur, yeah, Ankur. Okay. Are you happy with the when did you join the group?
I've gone through the discussion we had, but in the current scenario, I'm not going forward with it.
Actually, you're not following.
Due to some other reasons,
Ah,
my own personal reasons, not
okay.
not regarding anything else. My own personal reasons are there. Some of the other reasons are there.
Okay, okay, okay.
I can join, but later on.
Yeah, okay.
Some financial aspects are there. Okay.
Okay, okay.
And
Okay.
the implied capital that people are demanding as the base capital is a huge amount. Okay.
No, that
Uh,
we can discuss with
I'm
that you can discuss with Darshan. Yeah.
yeah. I'm out of the market person as of now, and not trading and investing actively. I have other businesses also,
I see.
so
Okay, okay.
I can join you later on. But for the time being, as of now, I'm not really interested in that, in joining that
Okay.
trade group and all.
Okay.
I will
Okay.
contact you. I will contact you.
Okay. 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 Thank you.
Okay.
Anyone else who has a question or any feedback to share, anything you want to know, any doubt, please feel free to unmute yourself, let us know your name, where you're connecting from, and please proceed with your question.
If you're happy with if anyone is happy with what I spoke, and if I covered most of the points, I'll be there again from Tuesday, Monday, of course, a holiday. I'll continue with my calls, no issues.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, hi, this is Bharat Jain here. Jerry sir, good afternoon. I
Yeah.
just wanted to know that as generally what you're doing is more of a long call. So are you also going to look at it for the shorting of the things when the markets are going down?
Yeah. What do you mean? Shorting?
mean
I
to say,
don't
yeah.
give short calls actually.
Okay, fine. Just wanted to understand. Let's say, like
I give cash calls. I give cash calls mostly, but you can use these indicators to do short calls also. I don't
yeah,
mind giving short.
yeah,
You can use the same indicators. Same
right.
indicators.
Okay, fair enough. Thank. No, look, like let's say from September to March, market was falling down a lot. So while that time, a lot of people made money with making shorting also, correct?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
generally everybody us as a DNA, we all are bullish, you know, and we
Yeah,
always
correct.
hope, that what we bought it will go up, and never think that okay, fine, we short it and make money out of it. That's the whole problem. So wanted to understand is that generally you also do make anytime shorting calls or generally no?
I do shorting occasional cash stocks. I don't do FNO. Okay,
Right,
I
right.
do cash stocks, but to tell you, from September to March, I gave a call. Kamath Hotels, it performed 70%.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I know that last time also you told me about Kamath Hotel
yeah,
last week.
yeah, and there were other stocks also. There was Teril also which outperformed.
Right, right,
No,
right.
yeah, there are the 4 stocks which outperformed.
Yeah,
Some
great.
stocks did not fall. Yeah.
Yeah, great. Thank you. And you have been giving a lot of information, which is very nice. You're educating the people also while, as you said, phone आया buy कर लो उसके बदले में understand and buy it. This is very good.
You are happy. That's see. If you are pleased with what I spoke, it's I'm very grateful to you.
Yeah,
It's a
I mean,
blessing for me.
no, sir. It is really. I mean, that not only there are 10,000 places where you can say people are saying buy this, buy that, sell this, sell that, but the reasoning nobody tells. Most of the people.
Correct. Yeah, people, Mr. Bharat,
Yeah.
people, I can tell you a lot of people. I made the same mistake many years back, blindly following,
Right.
buy
Right.
without looking at anything, without asking anybody. अरे यार ये ले सकता हूँ क्या? And it fell 100% down.
True. Very true.
That is, I'm talking about 30, 40 years back.
My goodness. Okay, fair enough, sir. Yeah, it's very good that you are also sharing your knowledge, and as you said, as a magician, of course, cannot tell everything, but a good student can learn from the magician everything.
Are you on this group, sir? Bharat, sir, from 2 weeks?
Yes, I'm there since last 4 days.
Okay, so you might have
And-
noticed my calls then.
Yeah, I already in fact followed, and I did message you personally also. The one which we did PGL and the
But
other one was
Garware.
Plapco. No, this 2,600 rupees one. I don't remember the name also.
Power Mac.
From Mac. Yeah.
Yesterday it went 15% up, 14% up. Yeah.
Yeah. Correct.
But you should book your profits. As
Yeah,
always.
yes, we have been doing it. It's only 200 quantity I have. I have out of 500, 300 booked.
Good. Congratulations. So you can send me a piece of cake at home then.
Well, no problem at all.
Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Take
Thank
care.
Hello.
Yeah,
I'm Vijay from Hyderabad.
Vijay. Yeah.
I'm Vijay from Hyderabad. मेरे को सिर्फ आपसे एक ही बात है पूछना है, आप जो हमारे को रिकमेंडेशन दे रहे हैं ना, इसमें हम लोग छोटा क्वांटिटी जितना चाहिए ले सकते हैं. हमारी मिनिमम, अभी देखिए आप बोल रहे हैं कि हम लोग आपके यहाँ अकाउंट खोलना है, तो मिनिमम हमारे क्या कुछ बैलेंस मेंटेन करना है क्या? सपोज मैं 5 लिया, 2 लिया, 10 लिया, सपोज हम 2000 का शेयर है, 2400 का शेयर है, I can buy 5, 10 also, no? As per my
Yeah, but what Darshan was saying, Vijay Bhai, what Darshan was saying, now it depends on whether you're letting us do the trading for you or you're doing it on your own. But there should be a minimum capital, like say 2 lakhs, that how much you're going to invest.
No,
The minimum capital 3 lakhs or 4 lakhs.
that
Yeah,
आपको
yeah.
2 लाख है या 3 लाख है, we will
हाँ,
fix कि इतना तलक मैं I want to invest. उसी के अंदर तो वो irrespective of quantity we can do trading ना, कि मिनिमम है क्या कि इतना ही लॉट लेना है.
अगर आप लोग हमको देगा ना ट्रेडिंग के लिए, वी वांट टू मेक मनी फॉर यू. इफ आई एम कॉन्फिडेंट इन द स्टॉक, अगर मैं वो स्टॉक में कॉन्फिडेंस हूँ कि मैं स्टॉक यार 10% या 5% इंटरेस्ट देगा या 10% कल देगा, तो मैं ज्यादा लूंगा, ज्यादा लूंगा, बराबर के नहीं, और एग्जिट करूंगा. आपका फायदा हो गया. ऐसा वो कॉल अगर आप लोग हमको देगा ट्रेडिंग करने के लिए आपके बिहाफ में, ऐसा. Darshan ने बोला ना, दर्शन भाई ने बोला ना, there are 2 types of call. Once where we will trade for you, another where you will trade on your own.
अच्छा, ठीक है.
वो दर्शन भाई आपसे पर्सनली बात करेंगे फोन पे, एडवाइस देंगे.
I'll connect with you, Vijay sir. Later during the day, I'll connect with you and I'll resolve your doubts.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Hello? Yes.
Yeah, my name is Darshan.
Name is
Darshan.
Darshan. Okay.
Okay, I wanted to understand about the ADX indicator. Can you just explain me if possible for you?
The ADX indicator is only the green wave going to the red, like you see this VBL. You see this VBL chart on the screen?
Yes.
Yeah, it is crossing. It has made a bottom, a triple bottom here. 1,
Yes.
2, 3, and it moved from the same level here. 431. I didn't give it 431. I gave it 481, and it crossed through the red and the black line. And then it gave a pullback here. It gave a pullback because from 561, it closed at 543, but it has still not fallen below the baseline. This baseline is the line on the Ichimoku chart. If it falls below the baseline, you have to be careful and you have to wait. Don't exit in a hurry. And it starts, if it falls on the base, listen to what I'm saying. If it falls on the baseline, wait. Okay, don't exit immediately. Most of 9 times out of 10, it will continue going again above the baseline. That is where you can re-enter again. But also, but on that, the stochastic MTM will tell you that. You see here, if you look at this STH MTM more than the ADX, when it came down, it showed you a slight drop pullback, and then it continued up. Here, can you see that?
Yes.
ADX is mostly like an RSI, RCI, okay, indicator, RSI indicator.
Will first the thing will be reflecting on our indicator or on our chart or simultaneously?
It will reflect on the 20 on the chart itself. On the chart itself.
Okay. So
On
whatever
the chart,
indicators we
look at the chart first, and then after looking at the chart, look at ADX and look at the stochastic MTF indicator. That is how I do it. Okay, others may do it a different way. That's how I do it. Because I
okay.
got this line here, one line here, base. This is it is called a conversion line. Okay, the dark blue line. Then I got here 20 AMA. Okay, then I got this base line, which is the Ichimoku line, and then I got this 50 AMA there, SMA.
Yes.
So as long as it is trading between this conversion line and the baseline, between this, it is called a consolidation. Lot of stocks, 9 times out of 10, when the market is bad, when the market is volatile, or when the Nifty is falling 500, 1,000 points, 1,500 points, it should consolidate between these two lines, between the conversion line on the Ichimoku and the baseline here. If it starts falling below that, then it is a bad sign. Now, let's go to February and January. Look at this. It is still the Varun Beverages stock. Okay. Look at the stock here. It is all these candlesticks are below the blue conversion line. Can you understand? Yeah. Yeah. Can you see from 4th of February, the candlesticks have not moved above this blue conversion line. This is one of the secrets. Okay. Can you notice this, Darshan?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yeah. And this is the first time here it has started moving about the conversion line. And it has not fallen below the conversion line. You got it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
From here, you see, this is the blue line. It has fallen. Varun Beverages continuing falling. In this scenario, I will never buy a stock. I will never buy a stock.
Right.
Even here, it gave a pullback. Varun Beverages came to, on 20th February, it came somewhere to 455 and it went up, but it didn't cross the blue line. Can you see that?
Yes.
And again, it dropped. Then,
Right.
after the final drop, it started moving above the blue line. Patience is the key, my friend. Patience. And it didn't stop from 430, from 459 above the blue line, 9 EMA conversion line. It went to 561 in 3 weeks.
Right.
Clear?
Clear.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
So all these small things you need to notice. I'm trying to say some other share. You see this TD power, I given a stock TD power before 3 days. I said buy at 422 on the group. So it went up, it hit the 200 FM a year. Okay. It went up to 440 and it dropped, but it didn't drop below the 200 SMA. Remember, I explained before. Power Mac. Remember what I said about Power Mac, sir? Mr. Bharat Jain, you remember what I said? It is on the 200 SMA yesterday. Listen to this very, very carefully. What I'm saying now, sir. Listen to this, and I very clearly said there is only little chance that it will go one way. It can go above these red lines here, and it can fall on the 200 SMA and then move up. That is power back. The same thing I'm talking about TD power. What happened here? Exactly the same thing what I mentioned before 15 minutes. It crossed the 200 SMA on the daily chart. It went up. It went to 440 and it dropped for 1 week down, but it didn't fall below 200 SMA. It didn't fall below 200 SMA. That means why it fell? Because of this level here. If you look at December to 2024, here, this sign here. I'll draw a line here. Wait, yeah. Why it went up there and fell? I'll keep the line here. Because of this supply zone here. Because of the supply zone, if you draw a straight line here at the 50 AMA, this is the 50 SMA. There was a supply zone there. It went up there. One, that is on December 25th. Then again here in January, it didn't cross. So it has to cross this supply zone for the continuation. It is called a supply and demand zone. So always also look on the left side, the last 3 months, 4 months, what the stock has been doing. Whether it is continuing its upward journey or it is falling back to the conversion line. Also, there is this baseline here, Ichimoku baseline, the red one. It didn't cross this candlestick here, didn't cross over that red line. See, this is if I draw a parallel line here, TD power, it is just hitting this baseline, it is not crossing the baseline. That is the supply zone. Supply zone means selling zone. Clear?
Yes, sir, very clear. Can we do, I think we have another 20 minutes, which we can stretch.
Yeah, okay.
Try to close by lunch. By 1, we'll try to wrap the Q&A. So,
Yeah.
is there any more questions, or we can do some live stock analysis? If you want any of the stock to be checked by Jerry sir, we can probably ask him. But can you check Yatharth Hospital?
See, Bharat Wires, yesterday Bharat Wires. Remember, I gave a call, I gave a chart yesterday on Bharat Wires at 3:30. This is the weekly 200 SMA here, the black line, the thick black line. Here, this one. See how nicely it has crossed above that. It crossed above that at 166. I gave the 166 call on the other group earlier. And it is doing well here. See, the 20 EMA is down here. And the 50 EMA is up here. On the weekly chart. This is the weekly chart. So there is 99% chance this stock will continue going up. Generally, the 200 SMA stock, when it goes 200 SMA moves above the daily chart, it generally pulls back. But on the weekly, it 8 times out of 10 it will not pull back.
Jerry sir, also can you tell us about BMW?
BMW, yeah. BMW is here. See the same thing. You can see the BMW chart. Weekly, I put up the weekly chart, okay? The same thing. I gave a call here at 47. Correct?
Yes, sir.
It went up. It went up to 52. Remember? 51.90 it made a high. Okay? It fell back. It fell back. But if you look at it, I'll broaden this. Right? Yeah. But if you look at this weekly candle pattern from 40 to 45.50, and this one, I just explained before 5 minutes to the other gentleman, Darshad. This weekly candle has pulled back, but it has not fallen below that weekly pattern. Here, this one. The broad body from the body. It is just still about the body. The body, the sign of that previous weekly body is 44.90. and it is crossed the conversion line, the blue line here, and it has dropped slightly. It has dropped slightly because of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the supply line here. See one chart here, one chart here, parallel. It is all parallel. I told you before, it is very rare that the stock will fall below a weekly 200 SMA or a monthly 200 SMA. Understood? It's clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you take that Nifty thing, like how confidently you were about the 23,850 level, 820
Yeah,
level?
I gave you a chart from the charting,
Yeah.
Nifty. Okay.
Can you show us that the 24,000 level also now, that how?
Yeah. 24,000 is 200 SMA, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, one minute. I'm coming to that. See, this is a 23. This is a 23,820. This is called the supply zone of Nifty. This is the chart which I shared. If you go back 2 weeks, but that time, I was on the bed sleeping, I was not with my laptop. So I just happened to watch the charting. There is a chart called charting.com.
Charting,
Yeah, charting.com. I was just sleeping on the bed and I saw that 23,820. I said, before I forget, let me share it with you guys. So I shared that this is the same thing. This is the 23,820. I said it will fall 9 times out of 10, it will fall from the supply zone. It fell. From 23,820, it made high at 23,865, of course. It closed yesterday at 23,450 or something. Now see this. The reason I said it, see above this, there's a 200 SMA on the daily chart. You can see this line?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is the 200 SMA. If it crosses 200 SMA, 9, I'm very confident. The Nifty will give you 1,000 points more. This is the chart. This is the 200 SMA, which is very difficult. Because why? Why it has to cross? Look on the left-hand side. Look in December what it has done. See, from the highs of 26,000, whatever we made, it came down on the 200 SMA. It consolidated for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 20 days, and boom, it went down. That is the place you can go short. I said, even in the last 2 weeks, I wrote somewhere, I don't remember. Nifty, sorry, again, I'm repeating what I said in the beginning today. 200 SMA is my bread and butter. It can be your bread and butter also for life. If it continues falling from 200 SMA, as Mr. Bharat Jain said, you can go short also. It continued falling. It continued from 23 at 20. When was that? 3rd January. I'm looking at the 3rd January. That it gave a big green candle here, and then it started falling. It came to 21,900. Always look on your left side. This is one of my secrets. One of my secrets. Not a big secret, but one of the secrets. Always look on the left side. What has the stock done before? And can it move up or can it go down? Whoever has shorted from 200 SMA has made lots of money. Now the same thing, you are watching a reversal picture. Now it is trying to come back to 200 SMA. It will be difficult. I don't know. It could take 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It can take a month, 2 months. It has to cross. As long as there's a meeting next week, I think. Trump was saying there is a meeting. He's going to renew the tariffs of for new nations. Now I do not know if India is there in that or not. If he gives favorable outcome for Nifty, favorable outcome for tariffs on India, I can tell you Nifty will cross 2478 in 1 week. But it will not go one way. It will go give a pullback, and boom, it will go. It will go back to 26,000, probably by Diwali or before that also. I don't know. And also one more thing, which I mentioned in the group, from April 5th or 6th or 8th, I can't remember the date, the new result season is starting, quarter 4. Quarter 4, right? Quarter 4 season is coming. Huh? April, quarter 4 season up to March 31. Result season is starting. So I'm hoping and hope everybody is hoping that the main company results come good. If the results come good, we are going faster to 26,000. If the results are not good, like what happened in quarter 3, we are falling another 1,000 points. So this 200 SMA is the key, is the crunch point on the Nifty. I'm talking about the Nifty. I can't hear.
No, you're audible, sir. But sorry,
Yeah.
sir, I would like to make one correction. Sir, the indicator that you are using is moving average. It's not SMA. It's because
Moving average, simple. It is simple moving average. Simple moving average.
no, sir. If I put SMA, it is way below in Nifty. If I put moving average, then the line is exact 24,082. Right now, this what we are showing is moving average.
Moving average. Okay, we'll take it as moving average then. Okay.
Yes, sir. Because with answer with the simple moving average is totally incorrect.
Okay, because when I put on my this study chart, it is showing just moving average. Yes, correct.
So, sir, right now all things that you have mentioned is moving average or simple moving average that we have to follow?
You can take it as moving average. Yes.
Moving average, no, sir?
Yeah. See, everything is on the chart. If you go as per chart, it is working, right? Even my Nifty call worked. Even my stock calls worked using the same indicators. You are in what's your name, sir? You just spoke.
Sir, Raj.
Raj. Yeah. You're in the group for how long?
Sir, I joined last Thursday. I mean, now 10 days, sir.
Yeah. So that means, but are you buying the stocks? What I recommend?
Not yet, sir. Nothing purchased yet.
Okay. But 99.9% stocks worked.
Yes, sir. Most of the things that you have shared, it has totally worked.
Jerry sir, there's one thing which I like to say, this Bharat Jain, that you know how much money we have to put, because you've been doing every day, you'll be telling us 3-4 stocks. So you know what happens, suppose already we loaded with already your 5 calls, and then the 7th, 8th, 9th call is working more better, then how do we do that?
Yeah, but you see, if how many calls you have taken so far?
I've taken 3 of them on a Thursday: BMW, PGL, and this one, that 2,400 rupees one. All the 3 have
Power
worked
Mac.
well. Yeah,
Power Mac.
Power Mac. All the, and I do the big ticket sizes. So I mean, you know, so then I did like 20,000 BMW. I did it, and
what about your PGL? Did you sell or are you still holding?
no, PGL, sir. I in fact shared you personally where I bought it at 904, sold it at 917. Then
Okay.
and 899 I bought it again 500, 2,000 I bought it and sold it in that.
You are the guy. Okay, Bharat Jain. Okay, there are 3 Bharats in the group actually.
Yeah. And then right now I've done 200 of this is pending. So I mean, the whole idea is that you know calls keep on coming, so many, so the funding cannot be unlimited, right? So we need to know.
Yeah. I also do the same. I buy big, then book 50% and use that money to enter somewhere else.
Right. I mean, that is where the game is all about. So
Yeah,
your calls
yeah.
are more faster than money, right? Sometimes.
Yeah, but you don't have to. It's like a lottery system. No, I give 10 tickets. You pick 3 or 4 or 5. You know, like that way.
No, yeah, I understand. But the one which generally the one which you don't buy works maximum.
Yeah. It's always the case. Always the case.
with everybody.
That is feeling of missing out. Like you feel that
Yeah,
way.
FOMO. Yeah, that's okay.
So,
I mean, that's
I give calls more because I feel something. This talk will do something good, or this talk
yeah.
will do something good.
No, that is for sure. I understand, but I'm just trying to say, that's why, as Darshan saying, is better that you guys manage the money. Then you all know where to press more button, where to press less.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Hi,
Thank
sir.
you.
Devansh
Thank you,
here.
Mr. Bharat.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Devansh here.
You are
Devansh, sir, from Mumbai.
Divansh. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Divansh. I know you. Yeah.
Firstly, I appreciate you for all the calls. They're brilliant. I personally took few trades like Kamat Hotels, PGL. Uh, Sir, I wanted to ask you about Avanti feeds. So,
Feeds.
yeah. So, is the buy price triggered yet? How do we go about that?
Yeah. I will go. I will go into the. I'll go into the chart now. Avanti feeds.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. This is Avanti feed daily chart.
Yes.
Okay. I gave a call yesterday based on the 15-minute chart
Right.
because it is. Oh my. This one. Oh my. 50 and the baseline of the Ichimoku, the red line here. Yeah. I gave a call at 90913. I think here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, on 913. The reason I gave the call is it is trading above the baseline, above the conversion line, and I can see with a durbin, with the binoculars, that a 200 SMA is just above it. Okay, this is a 200 SMA. That is why I got a call. And generally, when the 200 SMA hits the 15 moving average, 200 moving average hits the 15, it generally breaks out.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I gave this call. Something visible from a distance. There's,
Yes.
like you say, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. That is why I gave this call.
Okay,
So
sir.
if you look at the hourly chart also it is trading above the conversion line here. Correct?
Yeah, it looks
See,
like a perfect entry point.
it gave a V sign here and it went diagonally cross. That means it's staying above that conversion line and the 50 moving average is here. The blue one, the thick blue one. Once it starts moving above it, it will continue the support journey. If you look at a daily chart also, it is still above the conversion line. Correct? The blue one.
Correct.
Still above the conversion line. So the indicator is there. And if you see the weekly line, weekly indicator, you see these three big candles, green candles. It has not fallen below that weekly low of last week. It is just trading. It has given you a spinning top. I'll call it a spinning top signal on the weekly chart.
Correct. So it can be a good entry
But
point.
on the month, this is the monthly chart. Monthly chart also, it is staying above the conversion line. It has given a pullback from 972 to 90909. I gave a call yesterday at 912, I think. 909, 912, I don't remember. Somewhere around there. The only reason for me to give this call was on the 15-minute chart because of the 200 moving average.
So we can use the add-on dip strategy over here as well.
Yeah, yeah.
think.
But see that it doesn't fall below this baseline
Oh, okay.
and closes below it.
Okay, sir. I'll keep a watch.
Yeah. You see, I said something about the doji, about the dragonfly doji. This sign here on 27th of March. This is a 15-minute chart I'm looking at. It's a green doji, dragonfly doji, with a higher wick and small body. Okay. But the stock has not fallen below that. Even when it fell here on the 28th, it gave a big wick, but it immediately the buyers came in and took support and it went up. So this is another signal that if there is a big red candle below this, it could be you have to put your stop loss
Okay, sir.
on the 15-minute chart. But I'm confident it will hit this.
So can we start making position in this stock?
Not really. I said watch it, and
Okay.
now see yesterday the Dow Jones fell how much?
Correct.
700 points.
Yes.
So let's see how the market opens.
Okay, so we'll take a decision in at
I
starting.
I will update you all on Tuesday what to do with it.
Okay, sir. Thank you
If
so
if it
much.
if it falls below 900, I'll give either a hold call or exit call.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Here also stock a stage momentum indicator. It is showing straight movement. But if it gives a dip here, a U-turn, that means we may have to exit unless you are long-term holder.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
But for me, Bharat wise looks good because on the weekly chart, it looks attractive on the weekly chart. Bharat wire around the 200 moving average.
Any more questions anybody has? Or we can maybe wind up the session, or anything anybody wants to add. I've got a question on WhatsApp. I think man is having some audio issues. He's asking, can you ask Jerry sir to please share his thoughts on how to avoid fake breakouts? Because in the market nowadays, a lot of fake breakouts happen. So how do we avoid fake breakout?
Yeah, fake breakouts depending on the stock. If they give me one example, I can show on the chart also. Give me one example of a fake breakout. Give me one stock name. Fake breakout generally happens, I think, mostly on I think, according to my knowledge, on penny stocks or small stocks, low mid-cap stocks. No, but I don't think fake breakouts happen in. I'm not sure if they happen in good stocks, unless people are loaded.
Zentech.
Zentech Technologies.
Yeah,
Are you giving me Zentech? Let me check. Zentech. When did this fake breakout happen?
See the stock is. Can you open the chart for Zentech?
Zentech Technologies, right?
Yeah. Zentech, ZENTEC.
Okay.
1450, 1470 is the rate.
Okay. Yeah, it came down here. It came down. It's a weekly chart. It broke that previous weekly lows. See here, it went. If you look at a weekly chart, it made a high at which particular day you're talking? You're talking about this is the old chart.
In this company, we were invested from around $970. It
Okay.
moved very quickly to 2600 in like I think 12 or 16 weeks. And from there, in this fall of last 3-4 months, it's come down back to
3-4 months. So if you look at I'm looking at the weekly Zentech chart. Okay, it made a high on somewhere in December 26th. High was 2649. Okay, this is the high. And then the following week, it made a high. It dropped. It closed at 2370. Okay, that 30th December 2024.
correct.
Then the following week, it gave another covering green candle and it went to 2596. Okay. But then the third week, it gave a small candle, red candle. And in the fourth week, it dropped below the conversion line. So this was a place for people to exit. And that fourth week, it continued falling. Conversion line, as I said, is most important. That is the weekly pattern. What about the daily pattern? The daily pattern is very interesting. See, below the 200 SMA daily pattern, what it did? Straight down. I said 200 SMA, if it falls, that is sign of high weakness. It dropped. I'm talking about this is in February, okay? But it started falling from here. It gave a green hammer. Any hammer sign on top of a chart is a weakness, whether it's green or red. This is the green hammer on 23rd December. Okay, here. This is the green hammer. From there, the following day, it fell 2627 to 2324, almost 350 points. And it started consolidating below the conversion line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 days. And boom, below the conversion line. So this is one indicator which tells you exit. I said no, conversion line. Any stock, same thing I said at for VBL, Varun Beverages. It is trading nicely above the conversion line from 481, 432. If it falls below the conversion line, something is wrong with the company. Something, so there is some news factor. So this is the side. So from 2513, right below, now today it is 1478. I thought it is given a bonus or something. No? A split? Zentech?
When the stock has fallen.
Only falling, huh? My God. That's a bad sign. It goes on.
It's recovered from that exact.
Yeah, then
Moving from
it
90.
get see again it moved above the conversion line at 1016. I'm looking at a daily chart. I don't have this stock. And from 1016 it went to 1476. I just said the same thing about Varun Beverages right at the beginning. Exactly ditto chart. Same thing. Same thing. This is the Ichimoku pattern, conversion line, 9 moving average, 9 EMA. SMA, sorry. Wish I had taken here. I didn't notice this 10120, 1024. So within 1 month it went to, my God.
Almost 40% it's recovered from the
Yeah,
low.
my God, I didn't notice that. See, this is the key. And then simultaneously it also moved about 20 moving average, 20 moving average. I call it simple because there are other SMAs also there, exponential moving averages. So I call it simple moving average. So from here also it went up. And then above the baseline, it continued moving up. 1245. But it didn't hit the 200 moving average on the daily chart.
Yeah, it rejected.
200 is at 1664. But still, it is trading above this conversion line non-stop from 1016 onwards. Up, 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 up. It has not fallen below it.
Jerry sir, can you take two stocks if time permits? Sir, HFCL and Lloyd.
HFCL.
Yeah.
Achha, this is a Reliance stock, HFCL.
Yes, sir.
You're holding HFCL?
Yes, sir.
What is your buying price?
Sir, I will not like to tell that right now.
300?
No, sir. It never went 300, but 150, sir.
My God, it's almost, my God, 100% down, you can say.
Yes, sir. It is
100% you have that.
सर ये अब हमारे ग्रुप का ही स्टॉक है, दर्शन भाई का ही स्टॉक है बहुत. वी आर वेरी बुलिश ऑन दैट बट somehow it is not working.
50%
So we
down.
entered at 115. It moved up till 170. We booked profits like twice, but we re-entered the stock. And once it's entered FNO, the stock has all Reliance stocks have started going down. So we have a good allocation in HFCL. Even I was willing to ask you, what is your view on HFCL? We are badly stuck in this.
See, Mr. Raj, Raj, you asked me this question.
Fundamentally,
Ah.
I think the company is decent.
Right, sir. Ask.
Raj, I opened a daily chart here.
Right, sir.
Just a second. The same thing what I've been explaining from 11:15 is coming back to hit me now. Same thing, look at it. That's why I always tell people, look at the chart, what it's doing. Now, I gave you some indicators today. See, you
Right.
bought it here, 150. This is 150. This is 150 here. Okay. On somewhere in December, when you bought
No,
it,
sir. We are invested in this stock from I think August. August it made a high of 171.
But if you look at the daily chart, I am looking here 140, 140. From 140, the stock came below the conversion line and it is just hitting the conversion line and falling over. But
Yes,
if you
sir.
tell me the date when you bought August,
August, sir. August, sir,
August.
our price was 154 something we bought.
Okay, I'm in August now.
Right,
Yeah,
sir.
it's
So
in
yes,
August.
this period only. Yes, correct.
Yeah, this is August. Okay. It went to 164. It went to 160, 170 high. Correct? This is the 170
Yes.
high made on 23rd September.
Right, sir.
Correct?
Right.
But immediately from 171, immediately the next is a daily chart. Next day, I think it fell to 156. And this is the conversion line. Boom, 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 straight down. So that is the critical line you have to watch. Got it? But that time nobody
Right.
explained to you, right? So,
No.
so it got beaten badly from this was the 171. This is on 23rd September. Then on 24th September, my wife's birthday, that is. Wish I had shorted it for my wife's birthday and given us a gift.
Gift,
See,
yeah. It would have been a big gift.
yeah, straight down. So the and it also fell below the conversion line, and it also fell below the baseline the same time. It gave the support on 25th, slightly up, and boom, down below the baseline. And 20 AMA also it broke. All the three lines are closed, no? This is 20, this is the baseline, Ichimoku, and this is the conversion line, Ichimoku.
Sir, your mic. Sir, your mic. Your voice is not audible.
Yeah, now can you hear me?
No, sir, your phone, I think the speaker went.
One second.
I think it's fine.
I think it's fine. Can others hear me? Only Raj cannot hear me.
No, the voice has gone low.
The voice is gone low. It's because of battery. Okay, I'll hold the phone close. Now, what about now?
Audible, sir, but very slow. The volume is very
Okay.
low.
I don't know why is that. Give me the charger. Maybe I'll have to put a charger on it.
So you can unmute on your laptop and mute on your phone. That'll work.
We're speaking now.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Audible now.
Better now. Better now.
Yes.
Yeah. So, 1 second. Okay, this is what happened.
Now good.
Can you see the chart? Can you hear me well now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So what I was saying was, it made a high of 171, 23rd September. 24th September, it crossed 50% of the Ichimoku conversion line. Took support the third day on top of the baseline and fell below the 20 moving average, straight to 78. I think it gave a pullback again somewhere in between. Yeah, it gave a pullback, but it gave a pullback to 131, but it didn't cross the 50 moving average here, the blue one. And it went little above that again. See here, it came down for trading purposes. Forget the 50 moving average. I will take again the conversion line. It hit 79 on November 24th. And it started moving above, came down, continued moving, and it went to 134 and from that 134, it came down to 78. Say, parallelly touching the conversion line, it started going down. Now it recovered again a little bit, I think. So that's why you are stuck, because you didn't put your stop loss. You could exit
Yes, sir. Certain.
at
Some call of
your
ours, they are
price
most-
of 5% below your buying price and re-entered much later.
Yes, sir. I understand, but Darshan has this strategy where certain stock has no stop loss.
Yeah,
We
but
played for
sir, one second. Raj, answer that. Can you speak, yeah?
Yeah, it's on the laptop.
Darshan, sorry, Raj,
Ah,
in September, I'll tell you what happened. Most of the people were overconfident. No one put their stop losses. Okay. And no one expected the market to fall so much.
yes, sir.
See, it's your money, you know. So you
Yeah.
need to follow one set rule here. You need to follow one set rule. Like I gave an example
No,
of
no, you are right, sir.
earlier,
Nothing
that
wrong
people
with
call
that.
every day and say, Jerry, buy this call, buy that call. I straight away tell that guy, boss, I don't buy any broker's call. I got so many 6 accounts, I told you, family accounts. I tell him straight, I don't buy any broker's call. If you want a call, take from me. But I'll give you, but you'll have to pay me 20%. Just jokingly, I tell him that. Then they cut the
Yeah.
line revision.
No, you are right, sir. We are
What's the
correct.
stock you said,
But
Raj?
sir, so this is one, and then the Lloyd Engineering.
Lloyd Engineering. Okay, that was the multi-bagger stock. Okay. What price you have taken that?
Sir, we are invested here since 86.
86 rupees.
Yes.
Yeah, I think as far as I can remember, I think 86 was high, all-time high. Not all-time high.
19,
I think
92 is
6 month
the
high.
all-time high.
Huh?
92 is all-time high.
86, 92. Yeah, something like that. I'd given this call at 12 rupees. This lots in my group about 3 years back, I think. I exited it.
Okay.
So you bought it at 86. Okay. The high made was 92 here on 10th of January, correct? 9th or 10th of January. Yeah. Again, the same thing happened. Raj, you can see it went to 91. The second day, it hit 82. From 91, it fell to 82. From 82, it consolidated up and down, up and down, up and down, and straight below the conversion line. Non-stop below the conversion line. Can you see it? Raj, can you see it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So, I gave you one secret. What you have to do when it starts falling below the conversion line, and what you have to do if it starts moving above the conversion line. Here it moved above the conversion line. Okay, at 83 and it went to 88. If a smart guy like Bharat Jain On PGL, the first day when I gave, he made for 12 to 10 rupees he sold. A smart guy will buy here above the contract line, take 6 rupees, 82 to 88 and book. Or wait for the next day. It went to 88, 150 and it dropped. And again it dropped below the contract line. Some other smart guy would have shorted here below the contract line. From 84 to 72. Clear, Raj?
Yes, yes, sir. Very much.
Understood now?
Yes.
So your bread
Sir,
and
what is
butter
our
line is conversion line, 9 moving average, and that is the 9
100?
moving average. If you open Ichimoku, it will show you conversion line. On the next
Yes,
line, it will show you 9. Okay, and the baseline is 26.
26. And 200, sir, is the most important.
What?
200 moving average.
Yeah, that is like a, if the stock moves from there, you can enter, wait for the pullback, again enter, and boom, boom. But generally, because of this volatile market, the stocks are pulling back. Usually, when the Nifty trend is bullish, it will not pull back. It will give 20% immediately, upper circuit, or 10%, whatever the circuit is.
Okay,
Because
sir. Thank you.
people are
Thank you so much.
scared, people are booking profits. That's why it's giving a pullback. It is people are booking for profits, exiting. It comes down again. People are re-entering like that. It's 1 o'clock. We had a nice session. Hope everyone enjoyed it. And the charts are very clear. Everything is clear.
Yes, sir. Very much. Thank you. Thank you so
Hello.
much, sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. First of all, I would like to congratulate you for giving us this
What's your good
platform.
name first?
Mayank.
Mayank.
Yes, yes. We have been connected with you since past few years, and it has been a wonderful journey so far.
Hi, Mayank. I know you well. Yeah. Mayank
Yes.
and your friend Pankaj also is there, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Nice talking to you, Mayank. I have to give you personal calls. Yeah.
Yes. So it has been a lovely journey. Also, in current times when there is a lot of uncertainty, so the best strategy seems to be like quickly getting out in few percentage points. That is the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
strategy. And also,
Yeah, yeah.
what do you think about Godrej Properties as of now?
Godrej Properties. Let me put a chart. Godrej Properties. This is daily chart.
Hello. Yeah.
It is still above conversion line. It is still above the 20 moving average, and it is still above the baseline in the daily chart. Okay. See, it is above all the moving averages. This the dark blue line here, the baseline here, the second line, and the 20 MA. So it is looking positive, and unless it breaks below this. Let me look at the hourly chart. Hourly chart, it is okay. It is not showing a great sign signal. It is showing weakness on the hourly chart because of this big down bar, inverted hammer. This is a danger sign. The stock will move only about 2166. The stock will be positive only about 2166, and just below this inverted hammer is this baseline. So it has to move about that. Then it will be positive.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. 15-minute chart also looks bad, but 15-minute chart, there is this sign, there is this candlestick. It is called a dragonfly doji here. So that is a strong support at 2119. So if you look at 2119, this one long with a very big down and a small wick on top and a flat body. I'll call it a dragonfly doji. And you look at the left side on 27th of March. This is a 15-minute chart, okay? The same doji is appearing here. So that means The stock will show weakness if it continues trading below 2119. Also below the 215-minute moving average. Got it? Again, while I'm speaking, I didn't notice it. But
Yes, sir.
just noticed it. Again, the 200 moving average comes into play yet again. The big black line here.
Okay. Thank you,
Good?
sir.
Satisfied?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Patanjali looks good. I given a caller 1741. It's doing well for the last. The slow mover, as I said, it's above the 200 SMA. Again, same thing, moving average, daily chart. It is more for the last 2 weeks. It is doing the same thing. It is not dropping below. That means that shows how strong the 200 moving average is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. Yesterday made high of 1818. And this is a doji on the Patanjali. Spinning top here. If it moves above 1867, 1900 to 1950. So this is the key, 200 moving average daily time frame. So we had 3 hours, 2 hours, nice session. 3 hours, no? 11 o'clock,
Yes,
sorry.
very
3 hours.
insightful, Jerry sir. Today's session
Raj,
has been,
Raj,
I think,
I've been chatting with Raj for the last 2 days. He had asked me all types of questions. I hope I've been able to satisfy you.
Yes, sir. So much. Basically, sir, I wanted to see some examples, and with today you are sharing your screen. A lot of things are getting cleared.
Good. I hope you are happy. Yeah.
Very much, sir.
I am always available, as you have been messaging me on private. But on private, generally I have time to respond only after market hours. There are a lot of other things too, small things. Let us see how the market opens on Tuesday. I don't think the market will fall, even though Dow Jones made a big bearish candle last night. But I think our market should hold up, unless the result season is very weak. Result season is very important, starting 7th or 8th April. Very, very important. I think the first results will come TCS, I think, usually. TCS, Infosys. I don't know which other company comes up. Hope the results are good. Then you will see the Nifty moving up above the 200, moving average of 24,057 to 76. Darshan, can call off the meeting now or thank
yes,
everybody for
sir.
joining?
I think most of
Thank
the
you
doubts have
so
been
much, sir.
answered. And it's almost lunchtime. Let's break for lunch and let's continue next week. Maybe we have one
Yeah,
more week.
yeah.
Last request, whoever is still
Depends how the
connected with
market
us.
does next week.
Yeah. Yes. So, last request, whoever is still with us, please do respond to the poll. And thank you so much, Jerry sir, for your time and your valuable inputs. In the last 2 hours, 2.5 hours almost, that we are connected on this meeting.
Yeah, thank you. And people who are happy also with the presentation, also please respond. And who are not happy also please respond.
Yes, it was a brilliant session, sir.
Very
Thank
good
you so
session.
much. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thanks,
Thank
Darshan.
you. Thank you.
Thanks,
Have a
Raj.
nice
See you. Bye bye. Have a good day, sir.
Bye.
Have a good weekend.
have a
Thank you.
nice extended weekend.
Same
Thank
to
you.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you
If
so much,
anyone
sir.
has questions, and if anyone has any questions, private questions on the stock or something, you can privately message me. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.